the same sectoral army releasing attack, caring about the same sectoral army for months makes more people jump into that. So this is getting closer to, let's focus on this sectoral army for this whole year maybe, and then let's focus on the other one. Instead of being for this one, for this one, for this one, let's focus on one sectorial for the whole year, something like that. So, number one,
More rats.
you get it right. Moderation force is more expensive than the rest of the starter pack. We were very scared about this decision. It has to be more expensive because of metal, because of skull, because of many modes. But at the end, super seller, totally. And third edition is very, very cool for them.
Can you go back one step, Carlos?
Excuse me?
Can you go back one step? I just a picture of the
Top 10. Yes. So, now you've seen what are the most popular starter packs, and that is also a very good guide of what are the most popular factions. But I have to show you now a preview, something special about an unknown upcoming starter pack that is coming this year. I'm going to show you all the conservables, okay? And even some 3D previews. I have something special here. So please allow me to introduce you to the new Combined Army starter pack. We will begin with something that has been already slightly seen, but I have more stuff. These are the Unidron Batroids, okay? The brothers of the Icadron Batroids. Okay, these will be the line infantry in this new box, okay? You will have 3 of them. Okay? They are remotes. They will be something similar to the Dakini Tacbots of Alep, okay? This is the color scheme. And we have some reviews here. It was sculpted by Fausto Gutierrez, that revolutionary sculptor that I told you about. Those are something new. Those are plasma carabines, I guess that is in English. And plasma ammunition is something new and different and exciting in third edition.
We have pre-order those today?
Remember that these are sculpted in 3D, but thinking about that they will be printed and they finally be 28mm models. So if we take a very close up of the figure, the sculpting will be a bit rough. But those lines have to be so deep because the whole process of then casting the miniature might erase them. So that is why those lines in the tentacles are so, they seem rough in the close-up, okay, but they will look great in the final miniature, okay?
Well, it's also helping the painters too, right?
Hmm?
It's also helping, because the deep grooves are helping the painters too.
Yeah, you're right, 112.
I'm here for emergencies only.
Okay, but some people already saw this concept artwork, okay? Some people were already familiar with the idea of the Unidron Batroids, but I have something more.
Subsidized. This is a trihedron.
Yeah.
It's in pain, right? For Tohaa. Yeah.
Come down and kick your ass.
Remember that those wings are cast flat, but then they are designed then to be, you know, turn around and like in Kodali, because it's the same Kodali backpack. Well, it has a different tail, but it's, you know, the same backpack. Some people spread them openly to the back, some people make them, the whole thing make it like a globe over here. In this 3D view, it's just flat, okay?
So can you say if these are substiturized Tohaa or if they are troops?
Actually, even more integrated. They're actually part of
So, this is a twist for the infinity setting right now, okay? Suddenly, the Tohaa, they have something new, okay? That is the Sigma, okay? With two A's, Sigma with a Y. Those are the evil Tohaa, okay? They collaborate with the combined army. And the new combined army starter pack will include the Macre and the Fracta, okay? This is the new stuff that they're getting, the combined army, and it reveals a twist, okay, in the plot of Infinity. That doesn't mean that the Tohaa are evil, but some Tohaas, because they have free will, decide to collaborate with the combined army.
We already got the Tohaa, right?
Well, but I have something else. I have the 6th member of this starter pack to show you. This is something new completely.
Umbra.
The Umbra Legates. Okay?
A new race.
A new race. A new alien race that belongs to the combined army and collaborates with the combined army. These guys are nasty, super evil. Okay? These are super elite troops, super high rank officers in the combined army. Okay? Let me show you how evil they are.
Throw them in the trash. Throw all my old models in the trash.
He has the force. You see what I've done to the children.
He asked the question. Can you say anything about how this race came to join the combined army? Were they forced or are they active?
I haven't not read the final fluff from Gutierrez.
Okay.
It's a mystery. Okay? But I can tell you that these guys have the Ghost Mnemotechnos skill. So if he's the lieutenant and he's killed, someone dares to kill him. There's no loss of lieutenant. His mind goes to another body.
So these guys are going to be in the entry book?
These two profiles are from third edition. The third edition book will include this, so that suggests a little new piece of fluff in the third edition book.
That's right.
Is he a heavy infantry? Or
Is him a heavy infantry? I guess not. I guess not. So pretty exciting, right? Family photo. So at some point there was a male Macret. No, it was a male Fracta, sorry. But we have to care very much about this photo. This sells the faction. So we decided to, okay, let's have the 3 robots, 2 females, so the Fracta will look more badass, okay? Right, like that, those kind of decisions, because you still don't know how it is going to look at the end in the miniature, but you can control at least the configuration, okay? Okay.
That's very, it's so American. USA!
Okay, you Americans. Let me introduce you to your best friend now. The USAriadna Grunts. Okay, this is your logo. Okay, I can tell you lots of stuff about this guy. So, of course, it's from Ariadna, from USAriadna. This will be like the USAriadna Fusilier. Okay, line troop. Okay, but it's a line infantry, but it's not a light infantry, because USAriadna line infantry is medium infantry. Okay, because this guy will have an armor value of 3.
Wow! Yes!
Fine, right? I can tell you more stuff. He will have all these weapons, okay?
All of them.
But the cool combination will be that he will have also heavy flamethrower, combined with light shotgun for 10 points. So these will be like the USAriadna Nafatuns, but even better. 10 ridiculous points. They can put the template or confront with the shotgun, which has the +6 short range value. And the chances of survival with an armor value of 3 are huge. Okay, I'm going to make him have less orders. Good luck. It's a bit harder for you. So, but something happens with this design. I cannot finish it. I cannot finish it because I decided, okay, so you know what I'm going to do with the color scheme? I'm going to go to America and make the Americans vote for what they didn't want this like. Yeah! So please help me, please, Americans, be part of the creative process of Corvus Belli here, okay? I'm going to show you 3 color schemes. You just can vote for one, okay? And I will, one by one, you will raise your hands and we vote. And this decision will be written in stone.
Do we can see all 3 first before we vote?
Excuse me?
We can see all 3 first before we vote, right?
He wasn't here last year.
Noob.
Democracy in action.
So, something I have to tell you. We are going to respect very much when making USAriadna the different corps of the actual American Army. Respecting if the unit belongs to the US Army, to the Navy, to the Marines, the US Force, okay, the Air Force, I mean. So we have to try to respect the differences that for you Americans are so obvious, okay? So, we have here 3 different color schemes, okay? One has the universal camo pattern and is more greenish, okay? More Ariadna green, okay? Because, well, at some point they have to be from Ariadna. We do not step too much away from the usual color for Ariadna, okay? Now, there is this more actual camo pattern, the Scorpion operational camo pattern that is now replacing in the US Army the universal camo pattern. It has slightly different colors, okay? And the green will be olive green, okay? And now we have this old camo pattern from the 90s, but still very iconic and very desert storm stuff, okay? More grayish, okay? And you know, the desert storm that now we are selling to the Iraqi army and stuff. But still very iconic color scheme, okay? So, see, silence, try not to influence anyone else. So, I'm going to begin with number 3. Number 3. Who wants number 3? Raise your hand. You can only vote once, okay? Number 3. Okay. Number 2.
Yeah.
No, just one hand, not both hands. Now, scheme number 1. Can you raise the hands again for number 2, because this is yeah, number 2, please, number 2. Okay.
Maybe it works in Antipode. I regret that. Yeah.
Seems like a tie.
USA!
Okay, I
So
think
just
that
the number
is winning
3 is
just for one vote, number 2. So I will take this to Corvus Belli and see what the study decides. You know, super quorum, but it's cool to be so passionate, okay? Thank you very much.
We're nice, Mom.
This is the old warrior.
So good.
This is the old miniatures, and this close-up is not making them look nice.
Oh,
This
wow.
is the new design for the dog warrior, okay? Expendable 7. And this is the new design for the dog face. Kazakh dog warrior, Kazakh dog face, because that is why he has all those tattoos. Okay. Now, let me show you the 3D models. And this is going to take a while, because I have lots of images.
So you gotta brush them down.
Was it tuner? Oh, it's a weird angle.
That is the dog face, the first dog face. And that is the second dog face. And why are they 2 of those? Because the geckos were super successful miniatures, and those were tags, 2 in a box, and we feel pretty confident right now. So we are going to release the Dog Warriors with 2 dog faces in a box of 2. So finally, with a box with 4 miniatures. Okay. And something beautiful that I have to say about this box is it will not be a multi-part box. There are 4 different sculpts. It's not a head and arm swap, it's 4 different sculpts. So the 2 dog warriors have different poses, have different sculpting.
I have a fluff question on these. Are their pants elastic?
They're the same as Hulk's pants.
How the same as Hulk's pants?
Over the knee, they are elastic. Below the knee, they're not.
If you know what I mean.
Why do they look relative? I mean, other than just the clothes, but relatively different from the Cameronians. What makes them actually different?
Good question. Well, the truth to be said, these are made by Fausto in 3D. The Cameronian was made traditionally called by Pedro Fernandez. The new decisions about wolves were taken with the Antipodes assault pack. Okay. Anyway, the design and the whole idea of the concept design with the Cameronian was more like try to make a Scottish werewolf, and if it looks like a fantasy miniature, we'll live with that. Okay, because all the elements added to the Cameronian were looking so nice that we couldn't reject to make, you know, all the Scottish stuff, the big axe, the work on the bird, and all the ritual Celtic style stuff that it has. And it was like, okay, let's go with a fantasy miniature, almost, with this one.
Exactly same scar.
I'm going to show you now a family photo of the warriors next to the Antipodes, so you can also see the difference between anatomy and sculpting. As I was telling you before, different sculpts here. So there you go, this is the whole wolf family. There you can see an antipode next to a warrior. Okay? Look at the chest.
Where's the
New design for the Hacktaw, trying to go now more coherent with the Invincible, okay? Because everything is getting family style. Because all the sculpts in 3D becomes the mannequin for the next one, so this kind of effective design makes easier for the sculptors to go from one design to another, but keeping size, coherency, the articulations of the Yuqing armor, that kind of stuff all together. Yes, this is the old sculpt. I'm going more energy to this because time is running. Something new. Has a single batch. New to profile, never seen before concept design.
Are they line trooper type or something else?
I don't remember. I don't really remember. Let me show you something badass here. This is the Janissary. And this will be released pretty soon. The Janissary with MTG.
Carlos, you mentioned earlier that a lot of the heavy infantry was becoming 4-4. Are they becoming 4-4?
They are becoming 4-4, yes.
Is Achilles becoming 4-4?
Yes! He's going 8-6.
No, because he's from human sphere. And we're just touching or adding into third edition, okay? What is that? Oh. Okay, let's go. Yesterday's seminar, Angel Giraldes announced that a version of Joan of Arc will be the pre-order miniature for his How to Paint Infinity Miniatures book. Okay. It doesn't mean that anyone who doesn't buy the book won't get a Joan of Arc miniature. There will be another different model for Joan of Arc, but you know, like a bootleg model will be the pre-order miniature for his book. You can see in her shoulder pads, she has like the two logos of the Knights Order that she usually makes parties with, the Santiagos on one side and the Hospitaliers on the other side. So this is Kasym Beg, the cool hero. You can see. And I have some 3D previews here for you.
Pregnancy one. Yeah, I was gonna say he looks kind of like Lolo.
Mountain guy. There might be a surprise with this model, but I don't want to say to you and disappointing them because it doesn't happen. Maybe something happens with the model.
Is it something?
Oh, probably.
Nice beard.
Corvus, Cazador, Warrior Superior, Warrior Officer. And the miniature is awesome. I saw the miniature, not already painted, but printed, and it's huge. As you can see, his face is white, not red. He's an albino Morat.
That'd be great.